It began with a simple observation, a faint dot, a subtle line of motion, nothing dramatic, nothing unusual, just another interstellar object sliding toward the solar system, on a path NASA had tracked 100 times before. But a week later, something changed. The object 3IATLAS drifted off its predicted trajectory, not because of gravity, not because of radiation, not because of any known force acting upon it. The deviation was small, but it was real, and it was impossible. NASA's orbital analysts recalculated, deep space network antennas retract, infrared arrays remeasured, yet the numbers refused to obey. The object behaved as if it were experiencing pressure, but not from sunlight, not from particles, not from anything in the vacuum of space. It was moving, as if the very fabric of the universe was pushing against it. Only one force in cosmology is believed to do that: dark energy. But dark energy is uniform, constant, uneventful. It should not care about objects, it should not influence motion, and it should certainly not change. On the scale of an interstellar traveler, which meant one thing: either 3I Atlas was wrong, or our understanding of the universe was, the second option, was far more terrifying. Initially, 3I Atlas was treated as a scientific footnote, the third confirmed interstellar object to enter our solar system, a transient, a curiosity, a visitor from another star. NASA publicly described it as a hyperbolic, non-returning fragment of interstellar debris. Nothing alive, nothing artificial, nothing significant. A rock, a shard, a piece of cosmic history drifting through space. But beneath the calm press releases, researchers were already concerned. The object's albedo was too low. Its temperature was too stable. Its motion did not match gravitational predictions. It lacked coma, tail, or outgassing. It did not spin like a tumbling asteroid. It absorbed and emitted energy in ways that made no physical sense. Still, these issues were manageable. Odd, yes, but not paradigm-breaking, until the newest data arrived. Until NASA realized the object was drifting in a direction that no known force could produce. And that drift lined up with something unthinkable, a gradient, a variation, a subtle change in what physics insists should be constant. The influence of dark energy. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory routinely models the paths of interstellar objects. The calculations are precise, accurate 2 millimeters per second, but 3IATLAS broke every prediction. Instead of following a clean hyperbolic arc, the object was pulled slightly inward, toward a region of space with no gravitational sources. It wasn't drifting randomly, it was drifting purposefully, toward a region with no planets, no asteroids, no stars. Just empty space. Something out there was accelerating it. But what? Solar pressure was ruled out. No jets or outgassing, no mass loss, no electromagnetic interaction. Every known force was eliminated one by one, which left one option: a force we do not understand, a force with the exact magnitude and behavior, consistent with a variant of dark energy. But dark energy doesn't vary. Dark energy is constant, unless it isn't. The next anomaly came from NASA's infrared telescopes. 31ATLAS emitted heat, but not in a natural way. Normal objects warm under sunlight and cool in shadow. 3I Atlas did neither. Instead, it produced a steady, low-level energy output that didn't match any known thermal process. No ice sublimation, no radioactive decay, no friction, stress, or internal heating. The spectrum resembled a kind of energy transition, a subtle, repeating signature that mirrored fluctuations in vacuum density. In other words, 31ATLAS appeared to be reacting to changes in space itself. Something around the object was shifting. Not in temperature, not in light, not in magnetic fields, but in the vacuum, the very fabric of space-time. This behavior matched only one theoretical scenario: a localized fluctuation in dark energy density, the kind that should not exist, the kind math says is impossible, the kind that breaks the standard model of cosmology. And yet, the object was responding to it, as if dark energy were not uniform, not static, not constant, as if dark energy could change. The final blow came from NASA's orbital reconstructions. 3I Atlas was accelerating. Not much, not enough to worry the public, but enough to terrify physicists. The acceleration was not gravitational, not mechanical, not thermal. not chemical. It was smooth, it was gentle, it was sustained, and most importantly, it matched the shape of theoretical dark energy gradients that were believed to be impossible. This meant one of two things. One, 3I Atlas is interacting with dark energy, or asterisk 2, 3I Atlas is revealing that dark energy is not what we think it is. Asterisk, both conclusions append modern cosmology. If the object is sensitive to dark energy, why? If dark energy varies across space, how? If the universe's expansion force is uneven, then everything about cosmic history must be rewritten. NASA scientists tried to dismiss the acceleration. They tried to call it an error, a miscalculation, a sensor glitch. But the data held. 31 ATLAs was moving, where dark energy theories say nothing should move. And if that is true, the universe is hiding a force we do not yet understand. To understand why NASA is alarmed, we must first understand what dark energy is supposed to be. According to the CDM model, the backbone of modern cosmology, dark energy is uniform, constant, isotropic, completely indifferent to matter, motion, or objects. It does not interact, it does not fluctuate, it does not cluster, it does not respond to the presence of anything. Dark energy is simply the background pressure, stretching space-time apart, a quiet, steady, cosmic force. Accelerating the expansion of the universe, it does not push objects. It does not pull objects. It does not nudge trajectories. Dark energy is passive, a cosmic backdrop, unchanging, unreachable, unaffected by anything that happens on the scale of galaxies or planets. Nothing in the universe should feel it locally, especially not an object, only a few hundred meters across. And yet, 3I Atlas appears to feel something, a force that resembles dark energy but behaves differently. A force that varies, a force that interacts, a force that influences motion. On a small scale, this should not happen, but the universe does not care. What theories say? NASA compared the trajectory of 3I Atlas to thousands of simulated paths generated under the standard model. None matched reality. The object was not drifting randomly, it was accelerating in a consistent direction, a direction that corresponded to a subtle gradient in the cosmic expansion field. If dark energy were stronger in one region of space and weaker in another, this is exactly how an object would behave. But cosmology insists dark energy cannot vary. NASA ran more simulations, more recalculations, more models, all pointed to the same conclusion. 31 ATLAS was experiencing a small, localized push, a push consistent with a change in the dark energy field. This presented two possibilities. Possibility 1, the universe has regions of stronger or weaker expansion, meaning dark energy is not uniform, meaning the expansion rate varies, meaning some regions of the universe expand faster than others. Possibility 2 to 3I, Atlas responds to dark energy in a way nothing else does, meaning the object may be composed of exotic matter, meaning it may have quantum properties, meaning it may be a probe built to detect dark energy variations. Either option breaks physics, and NASA is running out of ways to avoid this conclusion. For decades, scientists believed dark energy filled the universe evenly, like a quiet, invisible fog. But 3I Atlas suggests a different picture, a universe with patches, waves, fluctuations, regions where expansion speeds up or slows down. A universe not smooth but dynamic, not uniform but textured. Some cosmologists propose that dark energy may act like an ocean, with currents and tides we have never detected. Perhaps 3I Atlas is simply sensitive to these currents. Perhaps its internal structure resonates with the vacuum. Perhaps it reacts to tiny variations in the density of empty space. A dark energy sensitive object would be revolutionary. It would mean we can map dark energy. We can detect dark energy. We can measure dark energy through objects that respond to it. The universe would no longer be a mystery. Dark energy would no longer be abstract. And 3I Atlas would become the most important instrument in the history of cosmology. But if dark energy is textured, if it fluctuates, if it changes, then reality itself is unstable, because dark energy controls the fate of the universe. If it shifts, everything shifts. Stars, galaxies, cosmic expansion, the ultimate destiny of space and time. 31 ATLAS might be showing us that the future of the universe is not as predictable as we believed. The CDM model explains nearly everything about the universe. the cosmic microwave background, the formation of galaxies, the distribution of matter, the acceleration of expansion. But it has one fatal weakness. It assumes dark energy is constant. If dark energy varies, even slightly, the entire model collapses. And now, 31AT-LAS behaves as if it senses a variation. NASA's data suggests a 0.004% deviation in predicted acceleration, a 0.002% shift in energy emission, a measurable drag, consistent with the changing vacuum state and inward drift toward a low-density pocket of spacetime. These are tiny differences, but cosmic physics is built on tiny differences. A shift of 0.001% in the early universe determined whether galaxies could form at all. A shift of 0.01% could decide whether the universe expands forever or collapses. 31AT-LAS may be revealing the beginning of such a shift. Some physicists propose we are witnessing the first direct evidence that dark energy evolves over time. Others believe the object is interacting with a field. We have not yet identified a fifth force, a hidden interaction, a new layer of physics, but everyone agrees the standard model cannot explain this, not anymore. When NASA publicly denied speculation, privately, the discussions were far more intense. What if 3I Atlas is not simply reacting to dark energy, but measuring it? The object's unexpected acceleration, its sensitivity to vacuum fluctuations, its anomalous energy emissions, all of it resembled behavior of an instrument, a detector, a resonator, a probe, not a machine, not a spacecraft, not something built with metal or engines, but something that uses the fabric of space-time itself to gather information, a probe made, not of engineering, but of physics. Some researchers proposed that advanced civilizations, far older than ours, might not build machines at all. They might manipulate exotic matter, quantum structures, dark energy responsive materials. They might create objects that travel naturally through the currents of space-time carried by the universe. Like seeds on a cosmic ocean, in this scenario, 31 Atlas could be a detector drifting through galaxies to map dark energy gradients, a messenger carrying information about cosmic expansion, a recorder of the universe's changing state, or a remnant of something ancient that no longer exists. If true, 31AT-LAS is the first evidence of technology built from the universe's deepest forces, technology indistinguishable from the raw physics of reality. The behavior of 3I-AT-LAS matched predictions of a theoretical substance long believed impossible, exotic matter with negative pressure. In Einstein's equations, negative pressure generates repulsive gravitational effects, the same effects associated with dark energy. If 3I Atlas contains even a trace of such a material, it would naturally accelerate without propulsion, respond to vacuum energy, drift toward low-density regions, shift trajectory in ways gravity cannot explain. Some theorists suggest 31AT-LAS is not only reacting to this force, it may be made of it a traveling object, constructed from the same physics that drives the expansion of the universe. Not life, not technology, but something in between, a phenomenon designed by the cosmos itself. If 3I-AT-LAS is influenced by a force outside known physics, then the universe may contain another field, one scientists have never seen directly, a deeper layer beneath dark matter. And dark energy, a foundational force of nature that governs the expansion of space, the stability of vacuum, the growth of cosmic structures, the evolution of the universe itself. Some call it the quintessence field, the vacuum interaction force, the scalar expansion field, or simply the fifth force. If such a force exists, it may change over space and time. The universe would no longer be a calm, uniform sea, but a shifting landscape. With gradients, flows, subtle tides of energy. 31 Atlas might be drifting along one of these tides, not because it chooses to, but because it is built from or is sensitive to the physics that governs them. This changes everything. It means the universe is more dynamic than we ever imagined. It means dark energy may be a symptom, not a cause. It means the true architecture of the cosmos is far more complex. Perhaps humanity has only ever understood the surface, and 3I-AT-LAS is the first object to emerge from the deep. The closer 3I Atlas moves to the inner solar system, the more astonishing the data becomes. Infrared analysis shows its energy signature shifting. Spectral scans reveal oscillation frequencies, matching predictions for dynamic dark energy fields. Trajectory mapping shows subtle accelerations in perfect synchronization with vacuum density changes. This is not random. This is not noise. This is not coincidence. Theory 1. Dark energy is not constant. It may evolve, breathe, vibrate, or shift. Through the cosmos, the universe becomes a living system with a pulse we never detected. Theory 2. 3 ATLAs is composed of exotic matter. It is responding to forces that normal matter cannot detect. A new state of matter, neither solid nor plasma, but something entirely new. Theory 3. A fifth force is guiding the object, a hidden field beneath dark energy that shapes motion. On cosmic scales, a force waiting to be discovered. And 3. IATLAS is revealing it. Whatever the truth is, one thing is certain. The universe is not what we thought. And 3. IATLAS is the first object to show us the cracks in our cosmic model. If you want to follow the discoveries that reshape everything, if you want to be here for the moment physics finally expands beyond its limits, if you want to witness the universe revealing itself piece by piece, then stay with us. Subscribe to the channel, join the search, join the journey, join the exploration of a cosmos that is no longer silent, because the next anomaly may already be approaching. The next object may already be drifting inward. The next revelation may rewrite the universe all over again. 3.1 ATLAS is only the beginning, and together we will watch the universe change.